here.
Oh.
Perfect timing.
And start off with a mukbang. Okay, well, while Gally grabs food, let's do the intro. Oh, wait. Let me wait for him. Anyway, hi guys. I don't know who's in here because I can't see chat right now, but hi guys. Oh.
Hello.
Gally has her food. Okay. For our viewers and VOD viewers, today we're playing session 2 of our D&D campaign, Chuptropia. We have our silly friends here. We got JD. JD, introduce yourself and the character you're playing.
Hi, my name is JD, shrimp vtuber, artist friend, and I'm playing Zephyr, a furball rogue. He's I'd say the most sensible out of the party.
Is he though?
Nonsense.
He's a nature lover. He's somewhat awkward, as seen in our last session, but overall, he's a team player.
Okay. Gally is returning soon. Hello? Hello?
Greetings.
Please introduce yourself and the character you're playing.
I am Gally. I play Gordon Anthius. I am a dwarf wizard. I am gonna be the very best dwarf wizard. I'm gonna find Jorgen, and we're gonna become best friends forever.
Yes, thank you. Okay, Ace, please introduce yourself and the character you are playing.
Hello, I'm Emo Ace. I'm a Metal V singer that streams and makes videos on YouTube. I do challenge runs like Pokemon Nuzlocke, Master Duel challenges, and do covers of metal songs. As I said last time, my greatest achievement is being Donkey Kong Country 2 with no save states, and that's where I peaked. But I am playing a yeah,
Portal.
named Master Wayug, that needs no introduction as he is not important, because I will be helping these two unfortunate souls find their way in the cosmos.
Okay, well, those are who we're playing with today, and we will be playing with for I don't know how long this campaign is going to be, I'll be honest, but we'll see. Can we get a recap of last session? Would anyone like to give a recap of last session?
I can give a recap. I'll see how much I can remember, but... So, it started off with the three of us, me, Gordon, Wayug, washing up on the shore of an island that we later discovered to be called Churik, which is one out of many islands of paradise. We stumbled around for a while. We started off on a beach, we headed into the forest, but eventually we made our way to a place called Orangedale. This was a very diverse, very lively city, and we spent some time just talking to the locals, getting to know where we were and whether or not we could get some direction. Eventually we ended up at an inn where we met a very kind soul who gave us a quest to deliver some herbs called orangu to his daughter in the capital. And after spending a night of just eating and friendship, I guess, we met a person who agreed to guide us to the capital. His name is Gumo.
Would anyone else like to add anything else that JD didn't say?
Yeah.
Oh.
I failed to roll going to the bathroom.
Yeah. That did in fact happen.
Indeed.
Gosh.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Well, you guys got a lot done, okay? Last time I did this campaign with people, it took about, 3-4 sessions to get where you guys are right now. So
Okay,
congrats.
I bet they pass the bathroom check.
Maybe. Maybe.
I do remember we did see stuff that we did not see this time.
Oh. Well, that's spoilers.
Oh.
Maybe. Well, this is the furthest Gally has been in this campaign,
Yeah.
so everything
Except for this.
everything past this point, Gally has no idea what's happening. So yay. Do you guys remember the very last thing you guys were doing before the session ended last time?
Oh, we walked through a path for a little bit through the woods. We found a key on the ground, or Gordon did specifically, and we made it to the shore where we just paid 10 gold each to board a boat on its way to the capital.
Mm-hmm. All right. Also, hello everyone in chat. I will be ignoring you now.
We forked
So,
over the money.
yeah. Yes.
We got scammed.
So all of you paid 10 gold each to get on this
pretty
little
hefty.
ferry. It is. But
Yeah,
no
it's
one
like
questioned it,
10
so it's
sticks
fine.
worth.
That's true. That's 10 sticks to get across. But, everyone packs into the ferry. You guys sit down in the ferry. Gumo sits next to you guys. And, the ferry ride starts rather uneventfully. The little goblin guy that took all your money, after he got everyone into the little ship, he went and manned the front and started you guys off. Playing water music. Watery sounds. There we go. So yeah. It's you three, Gumo. You four are like about maybe 4 out of the 8 passengers on the ship. Most who are sitting patiently or making small talk with one another. If you guys take a moment to look at them, it seems to be a pretty diverse mix again. There's a poor looking folk, some adventuring looking guys, and those with a little more class. So yeah, it doesn't seem like the ferry discriminates who gets aboard as long as you guys fork over the 10 gold pieces. Of course, Gumo's there beside you guys. He's a little buzzed. He's been, chugging his orange beer along the way over here. His eyes are a little shut and he seems to be taking a quick nap. But outside, you can see the horizon turning red as the sun begins to set. Also, let me change our background so we are in the right area. Wait a minute. Where did I save these? Oops. Never mind, I was not prepared for stream. Okay. Open. And yes. Okay. Now we're good. Now we're on the ocean.
Wow, so ocean.
So yeah, that's about it on this little quiet ferry. Would you guys like to do anything while you're on the ferry? Like maybe discuss plans or chat with the locals here? I will say the ferry does seem to be, an hour or so, maybe an hour or so of a drive. Would you like to chat with anyone, Wayuk?
I would like to chat about inflation.
Oh, right. Well, there's a
I believe that this island does have quite a bit inflation, as we had to pay 10 gold to catch a mere ferry ride. So, I'm thinking we should get a hefty sum of gold when we finish the job.
I thought we already got paid for the job. Was that not what the
we got
50
paid in
gold was for?
advance.
Oh, my bad. My memory seems to evade me sometimes.
I mean, to begin with, 50 gold for delivering some herbs is pretty hefty as well. So I agree.
Must be something pretty special about these herbs.
Do you think we can eat them?
I would advise not to.
I agree.
Do you guys remember who has what?
Wayug has everything but the herbs. I have the herbs.
Mayuk doesn't have the key.
Oh yeah, Gordon
I
has
have
the
a
key.
Mm-hmm.
YU has all the gold though. Well, significantly less gold now.
Yeah, that was yeah, but you know, questing.
Questing.
You made like what 10 gold profit?
Split between the three of us. We could have.
Could have what?
Haggled. The old ancient form of kung fu. Haggling.
Well, I don't really know how to do that, but maybe next time.
I believe a job well done is payment enough.
I say y'all haven't lived on the edge.
Oh,
And you
Yeah.
have?
Oh yes, I have. In my
Why you
wee
can't?
days,
Who? What's going
I'm ignoring
on there?
that. So,
no.
so my days as a young lad. When I was a kid, I used to frolic in the daffodil fields. Way back in I forget what year BCE.
Well, Mayuk is yapping. Zephyr takes the opportunity to go and talk to some other folks on the boat.
All right. What kind of person would you like to talk to, or just maybe the closest people?
I'll go with the closest people.
All right. The closest people to you seems to be an elderly couple, an elderly gnomish couple. They are chatting about. You know, they seem to be reaching the end of their days. They're a little decrepit, but they seem happy. They seem like happy old people or happy old gnomes that are chatting about.
I just slide over so I'm a bit closer to them, and I just wave my hand and say hi. What are you guys on the trip for?
Yeah, look over to you, and the woman, the old woman gnome, goes, "Oh, hello, dearie. Oh, we're just going out to the capital for a little week vacation, you know."
Oh, how lovely. Are you guys from the capital, or
Oh
where are you guys
no, we're from Xcar.
from? I don't believe I know that place.
Oh, it's do you know where Orangedale is?
I do.
It's a little west of Orangedale, I believe.
Oh, so we're actually not very far off from where you guys came from.
Oh, you're from Orangedale.
Well, I wouldn't say we are from Orangedale. We recently washed up on shore.
Oh, I see new
guess we're from Orangedale?
faces. Then this must be your first time going to the capital.
It is.
Well, I hope you liked it, dearie. It's quite nice there. It's very lively, very lively.
What exactly is the capital?
The capital of Churek. We usually call it the capital, but the actual name is Sintrescence.
I think I'll stick to the capital.
Yeah, we don't quite like saying it, so we just call it the capital. But the capital there, it's got the big old castle where the rulers of Churek live. We've got the queen who does all her queenly duties. The life on the capitals, it's very rich there. It's very pretty, very pretty. They got these cute cafes. And you gotta go visit the farmer's market. I love the farmer's market, right, honey?
Farmer's market.
Yes. There's my favorite merchant there. He always sells me some good books for me to read while I'm back at Xcar.
You'll have to write that place down. Maybe I'll pay it a
Oh
visit.
yes. You can't miss him. He's near the middle. His name is John Mulaney.
John Mulady.
Yes.
capital sounds like a pretty important place.
Oh yes, oh yes. Well, you've only seen Orangedale, right? Oh, it's
Yeah.
much different from Orangedale, much different.
Anything us adventurers should know before we make our first move into the capital?
Ooh, adventurers, do you say? My... Yes.
I'd say we're adventurers. I don't know if we can call ourselves that, but I'd say so.
Oh, well, you guys look plenty adventurous to me. And then she laughs and like pokes at her husband. And then she goes, you know, back in our day, we used to be registered with the Adventurers Guild.
No way! I would have never guessed.
Yes. I was quite the rogue gnome. And my sweetums here, he was quite the warlock, I say. But yes, you should go visit the Adventurers Guild. I haven't been there in plenty of years, but I think they're still doing good. It'd be nice to, you know, maybe get your little crew here registered and get some quests in, you know?
Yeah, maybe we will do that. Sounds lovely.
And then while you guys are talking, does anyone else do anything, or are you guys just sitting around? Or were you and Gordon?
I continue my story.
Okay.
This is interesting.
Gordon's listening to Wayug.
And that is how I made my first batch of tofu.
Wow, I would love some tofu.
Oh dear. Okay, well, as Zephyr is having a normal conversation with these two lovely gnomes, and the other two are whatever they're doing. The ferry closes in onto the island, and if you guys peek out the window, you can see the capital in all its glory.
Whoa!
You guys have the map from before, but yeah, it's a smaller island compared to the main part of Chirek. But this island is a little hilly island. You can tell by just looking at it from the distance. It seems to be built on a rather large hill, so everything, you can pretty much see everything. And at the top of this hill, you do see a rather grand looking castle of some sort. But yeah, at this point, the moon is well awake now, so the glittering lights of the sleeping city are pretty eye-catching. But the old couple that Zephyr was talking to, when they take a look at the city, they kind of make remarks about how much darker the city gets every time they visit. And yeah, you guys are closing in on the city, and eventually the ferry docks. The little goblin captain lets everyone off the boat. Beside you guys, Gumo stirs awake, and he quickly gets up and makes haste out of the boat.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Do you guys make your way out of the boat as well?
Yeah, we follow everybody out, make our way off the boat.
Pardon me, I was using the bath.
Oh.
But I am out now. I succeeded this time.
Are you sure about that?
Did you roll for your
Oh, let me do that. I
Oh.
did not succeed.
For our viewers, Wayug rolled a 2. So
I would like to say I don't think you did. Yeah.
Oh dear.
oh, is that your insight roll? Anyway, you guys are out the ferry now. The goblin captain, you know, he ties up the ship and he walks off to who knows where. The rest of the people on the ship are making their way towards this big gate that seems to be the entrance of the capital. If you guys would like to follow them, Gumo also seems to be making his way there, though he is going significantly faster than everyone else, as if he has somewhere to go.
Hey, Gumo, what's the rush?
Gumo is a good like 10 feet away from you.
Run,
Are you running towards him?
run.
Roll for athletics for me. You trip over yourself, and eventually Gomo is out of out of your vision. You don't know where he went. Meanwhile, the other two are right behind you, staring at you as you try to get yourself off the floor.
Ugh. Sorry, my legs aren't used to it. I guess they got a little weak after the little ferry trip. I guess Gumo's gone.
Yeah, I guess he had something else to do.
He's too cool for us, I suppose.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway,
all of us.
so... Oh. Is that what you're trying to say?
Anyway, guys, the gate. Let's go.
How are we supposed to find this guy's daughter?
I don't know. The barkeep, he didn't give us any instructions other than go to the capital.
I guess we could have asked.
That
Alright,
is
let's go.
Very true.
Okay, well, as you guys approach this rather large gate, it's wide open. You know, there's two guards standing on either side of it. They don't seem to make any attempt to bother those entering the capital or anything, but you see as they kind of examine everyone coming through the gate. Would you like to do anything, or do you continue on?
When the king's palace is full of treasure, ordinary people's fields are smothered with weeds, and the food supplies run out. Therefore, we might steal something.
Oh,
I don't know about
We're
that.
we're all...
The guards are literally right there. Maybe we should keep our voices a little lower.
Literally all lawful good.
I'm gonna approach the gate and the guards.
all right. You approach. Would you like the left or right guard?
I'll go with the left.
All right. Zephyr is approaching the leftmost guard. The other two, what would you like to do?
Guard, just for fun.
Oh, Gordon's going to the right guard. Okay. Where's where you going?
I go straight down the middle,
There
Okay. Where do you?
acting like an old man, not noticing the guards, just making my way through.
Okay.
we go.
Well,
Portal.
do the two of you say anything to way you? Because you guys go your separate ways right now.
Nope. I am hyper fixated and headed towards the right guard.
I see both of them not follow me, and then I just shake my head and continue forward.
Okay, Zephyr, you are going to the leftmost guard, who seems to be a tiefling. He kind of like, when you approach him, he just kind of nods at you, and he's like, can I help you?
Hello there. My name is Zephyr, an adventurer. Me and my group of friends, this is our first time in the capital, and we were just wondering if there was any place where we could maybe stay for the night, maybe gather our things and our belongings.
Yes. Well, I would suggest you stay at the lodge. He kind of just points down the road, which way is going down, and this road seems to be like a sort of main road. You know, looking up the hill, you see this road snake around all these buildings and eventually make its way up to the castle. It's paved pretty neatly with stone. It's about like 12 feet wide. It's a pretty big main road. But he points down it and he's like, "You'll find the lodge near the market."
Thank you, my good sir. And then I just proceed on my way.
All right. Now, Gordon, you're at the rightmost guard, who also nods at you and questions what you need from him.
Me and my friends just washed up ashore. Just trying to see if there's any place that we could stay for the night.
Yeah. He just points up the road and he's like, the lodge.
Oh, thank you. Also, do you know where the Adventurers Guild is?
He points still up the road and he's like, near the lodge.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
He just nods and returns to watching people. You
My
got...
fellow adventurers, I found the liquor store.
Did you?
Yes. Would we like to go in?
We're down 30 gold. I think maybe we should focus on finding a place to stay first.
Oh, you're no fun.
What?
I will say-
His liquor.
I will say, like, all of the buildings here, their lights are off.
Also, I'm pretty sure the liquor store is closed.
At an hour like this, they're missing prime clientele. Like me.
Anyway, I heard. I heard of a place called the Lodge just down the road. Seems like a
Actually,
pretty
I heard
big-
of a. Yeah.
What was
I was just gonna
that?
say I heard the same thing.
Oh, man, we should have went together. Make more
Crazy.
sense. Anyways, yeah, it's getting kind of dark if we want to stop by the lodge first.
Yeah, we've been traveling for basically the whole day. My feet are pretty tired. Sounds like a good idea to me.
And maybe with our room and bed, there'll be some alcohol for you while you.
Oh, yeah. And a toilet.
Do you know how to use the toilet?
Can way you fit on a toilet?
So
I
the
have you
lodge.
know- I have you know I'm not that big.
Okay.
I'm about 3 feet tall, according to my character sheet.
What's
Oh.
a character sheet?
Oh,
Anyway.
maybe I should speak sometimes.
Anyway, let's go.
All right, everyone is going up this main road, right?
Hmm.
All right. Well, as you guys fall up the main road, as I said, like all the buildings here, their lights are off, but there are street lights on the side of this main road that basically lights up your path. And you guys are trekking your way up this little hill. And as you guys are trekking around, you notice that many of the buildings, like on the side of this main road, seem to be recently built or at least frequently kept up with, as they're all rather modern looking to these medieval times ish, and very clean, very, very different from Orangedale. But most of these buildings seem to be like shops, cafes, and like services and whatnot. But from the main road, there are little smaller, not so delicately paved roads that sprout out from the main road. And behind these pretty buildings that are on the main road are more buildings that look a little more decrepit, especially the further in you go into the capital. It seems as if these buildings lining the main road are kind of built larger and taller to hide the less pretty ones behind it. But yeah, beside the street lanterns lining the sides of the roads, there's barely any light to be seen from any building on the road. So everything seems pretty closed. And it is pretty much dead of the night at this point. And as you guys make your way up the road, you know, looking left and right, looking for the lodge, you spot some buildings that stand out. There's a couple of taverns here and there, you know, very different taverns. There seem to be like more rowdy looking taverns, more polished looking taverns, all that are closed at the moment. you pass by a pretty white cafe with pink accents that's labeled Vegan Delights. Across from that is a flatter building, not as tall, but on display are eyeballs. Various eyeballs from various creatures. And draped behind them is dark fabric, so you can't see into the shop. But as you guys pass by the shop, the eyes kind of follow you guys as if they're watching you, because they are watching you, but you know. Anyway, a little further past these shops, you eventually find like a clearing next to the road, which seems to be what you think is the farmer's market that those old people were talking about. It's just a bunch of empty stalls at the moment, but it does seem to be a sort of marketplace. And right across from this marketplace on the other side of the road is the first building that's lightly lit up inside, which is aptly named the Lodge. Do you guys like to make your way in? You did make it. You did make it.
Let's head on it.
All right, you guys head on in, and you're in a rather small room. It's basically a hotel. It's like it's got a front,
Lobby?
It's got a front. Yeah, you're in a lobby. Got the front desk. Someone's just sitting behind it, reading up on some books or the newspapers and whatnot. As you guys enter, a little bell rings, and they look up, and they're like, "Oh, welcome in, welcome in." And then they eagerly put down their book and kind of wait for you guys to approach.
Hello. We're just three adventurers looking for a place to stay for the night.
Well,
Do you have any
welcome
open
in.
rooms?
Yes. Well,
Preferably cheap.
I mean, yes, but
well, I'll tell you guys right now, it's 5 gold pieces for a room. And he kind of throws his hands
that's
up.
not bad.
The room's got 2 twin beds.
I mean, I think we could make that work. What about you guys?
Yes. I can sleep in the bathroom.
We'll take the room.
All right, perfect. That'll be 5 gold pieces, please.
Gordon, Wayuk, pay the man.
Oh, yes. I assume the position.
The man watches in horror.
Gordon kind of stretches out. All right, let's get this over with. And sticks his little hands into the shell of Wayuk
Oh,
and struggles to find the gold to start off with, and is grabbing around and
Oh, not
managed
there.
to grab something foreign, but quickly lets go, and then eventually finds the gold. Here we go. 5 gold, was it?
Yes, 5.
Here you go, sir.
The man like picks up the gold with like 2 fingers as if it's too icky.
You may want to wash your hands after.
Don't worry, I'm on it. And he gently puts the gold away, and he
I'll have you know why you cleans this shell at least once every year.
I do.
he kind of awkwardly smiles, and he's like, well, that's very good of you. That's very good of you. And he shuffles around the drawers a bit before procuring a key, and he hands it to you guys. And he's like, your guys' room is on the 2nd floor, right to the right. It's number 3.
Personal hygiene is one of my best qualities.
The man smiles.
Zephyr takes the key and thanks the man, apologizing profusely, and then heads up the stairs.
All right, you guys make your way into the room. It's it's room sized, I guess. 2 twin beds. It's got a little vanity and a bathroom, of course.
This place is pretty nice.
Does anyone need to go?
It's all you.
You were good.
Okay, I'll be back in when I'm back.
Why closes the door.
All right, what's Wayug doing there?
Well, you know, he's going. He's going.
Is he rolling?
Yeah, is he
I need my
rolling?
I
rolling?
need my privacy.
Like,
Is he rolling?
does having more privacy help you go? Question mark. Whoa! Holy crap!
That's crazy.
Okay,
Finally went.
for our viewers, Wayug rolled a natural 20. So, as Gordon and Zephyr are out, getting settled, they hear little coming from the toilet. Would you guys like to make any remarks about the sound you heard?
I guess he can go.
Zephyr just side eyes that direction towards the washroom and is like, I'm gonna ignore that I heard that.
Well, congrats, Wayug. You finally successfully took a nice dump. Thumbs
I walk
up.
out of the room and I say, you see, tiger stance works sometimes.
I thought you were sleeping in there, not blowing it up.
Hush.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, we probably have a busy day ahead of us tomorrow. Let's say we get some nice shut-eye, get well rested for tomorrow.
Alright, I call the floor.
Oh.
Wait,
And then Gordon just kind of lays on the floor.
I call the bathroom.
Uh,
And
Being
why
a-
Luke lays on the floor in the bathroom.
Being a bit bigger and the twin beds being a bit tiny, and seeing as Gordon isn't using his, Zephyr just kind of pushes the beds together and just takes both of them for himself. Good night, guys.
Perfect. Well, you guys take a long rest, I guess, but we haven't done anything, so you guys don't do anything. Does anyone dream about anything?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Would you like to roll?
No.
Roll for a
wait.
dream.
I want to roll for a dream.
Okay, everyone roll for a dream.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Why you got a 1? Galagon 18. What's that?
After rolling a 20, you get a run 1. Ooh,
Ew,
yikes.
okay, Zephyr got 2. Let's just say Zephyr and Wayug, they don't have a very peaceful sleep, I guess. They're tossing and turning, dreaming about their demons.
Why you still can't poop?
I long. No, you can't have the dragon scroll.
Meanwhile, Gordon, he's sleeping soundly. He's dreaming of what's Gordon dreaming of?
Sunshine, lollipops, and...
Oh. Yeah. But eventually you guys all awake. It's a fresh morning. The sunlight streams through these the lodge's windows, waking you guys up, or whoever can't feel the sunlight waking them up. Let's say Zephyr is the first to actually wake up from your unfortunate nightmare.
Zephyr just he eventually blinks his eyes open and then he lets out a big sigh and just stretches and sits up. He sees Gordon on the floor and he's just well, guess I'm still asleep.
Yeah.
And then he looks around, he remembers where he is, and he's like, oh yeah, quest.
Mm-hmm.
Was that your nightmare? What the heck?
Zephyr's nightmare was that he was still with Gordon and Wayug. I'm joking.
Oh, that's reality, brother.
Exactly.
Wayug slams open the door.
Oh,
Oh,
Good morning.
Morning.
Wh-
How was
where-
how was your sleep?
Oh, terrible.
No
Just
way.
Terrible.
Mine was
What?
also pretty horrible.
oh.
with the door slamming, Gordon like stirs up awake, jolts up very quickly. Huh? What? Oh, what?
I
Oh.
need coffee.
There is room service.
Oh. Shall we call room service?
How much gold do we have
money for
left? Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Can we do an inventory check?
We still need to buy the liquor. That's correct.
I think we're down to 15 total.
Why is gonna drink everything?
All right, we're at 15 total, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
Something like that.
We only have 15 gold?
Yeah,
No,
we started off 40, and then we had 10 that you originally had. And then we took 30 from the ferry, and then 5 from the inn, so we're down to 15.
Zephyr's just like, if we only have 15 gold, how are we getting off the capital?
It's okay. I believe in Wayug.
I never did macroeconomics.
What's economics?
Oh, you sweet summer child.
Anyways, we probably should get going. We have a busy day ahead of us, right?
Well, maybe we can also check out the Adventurer Guild to make some money.
Yeah, I heard good things about it. We should maybe finish our first quest though.
What? Why not have 2 quests?
I mean, yeah, we could. I'm just worried we might get a little distracted.
As the ancient
do we
texts
find her?
say,
Who even is her? What is her? Where are we? Am I?
Oh dear, someone calm Gordon down. He's going through a crisis.
hold on. I need to access the Akashic records.
Oh no. Alright. I mean, where do we start, Zephyr? If we're gonna go find this, gore.
Does anyone remember the barkeep's name?
Yeah, his name is Kevin McBob or Builder.
Oh dear.
Oh, maybe. Maybe the lodge owner will know. Maybe since they're fellow businessmen.
Is that how it works? Okay.
We could just ask around.
To
Let's
ease
go.
your thoughts. Empty your mind of all thoughts. Let your heart be at peace, Gordon. Watch the turmoil of beings, but contemplate the return.
And then
Just
Zephyr's
like-
just
The
Zephyr's
daisies
just
and daffodils?
Yes, precisely.
Oh, I understand. So true.
Zephyr's just like, I don't think he has any thoughts to empty up in there, but he just keeps that to himself.
No.
So I guess we head downstairs. Look, we're looking for the lodge owner.
Alright, well, you guys all head downstairs, and it's a new person at the front desk this time. I'm gonna kind of just greet you as you guys come down.
Hello.
Hello, are you guys here to check out?
Not too sure about that yet.
Oh,
We did have a question.
oh, yes.
You wouldn't happen to know a man from Orangedale called Kevin, would you?
Oh, I know plenty of Kevins, but Orangedale, not my ballpark.
Ah, that's a shame.
He owns a tavern.
Still not ringing any bells.
Oh. I thought, well, in my world, most restaurants knew each other, but I mean, wait, this isn't a restaurant.
No, it's not, sir. No, it's not.
Oh. We slept at the wrong place.
Oh?
Forgive my turtle friend.
Uh,
If we were to want to find this information of where we could find his daughter, do you know who we might ask for?
oh, you're looking for the daughter of this Kevin.
Yes, the daughter of the barkeep.
Well, I suppose you'd have to find someone that knows this barkeep.
All right. Thank you for your
know
help.
Who knows the barkeep? Gumo knows the barkeep.
Gumo does know the barkeep.
Oh yeah, where is Gumo?
He's
Maybe.
gone.
Maybe he's at the Adventurers Guild.
Have you ever heard of Gumo?
Mm.
I was directing that towards you.
No. Are you guys gonna check out?
No.
I see the key in your hands. Are you checking out?
That key's been through a lot of places.
We're
Excuse me?
checking out. And then they just slide the key onto the front counter.
Yeah, he takes it. He's like, well, have a good day. I hope you find that Kevin or whatever you're looking for.
You have a good day too, sir.
Alright, you guys exit.
You guys want to make our way to the Adventurers Guild? I'm pretty sure we saw it on our way here.
Yes, let's
I
go.
guess.
Do you have any other plans? Any other ideas, Gordon?
We can go to the Adventurers Guild. I think we saw it on the way here.
That is a great idea, Gordon. Anyways, let's go.
Okay,
We
well,
could go to the liquor store.
Anyways, Gordon, that was a great idea. Let's go.
okay, as you all exit the lodge, the sunlight beams in your face, and it's rising nice and above you guys. As I said earlier, the lodge is right across the street from the market, which right now is very full and bustling with life.
Bustling.
Compared to last night when no one was around on the streets or anything, like now there's people on the main road, there's people in the market, like there's people everywhere. And again, like you saw in Orangedale, there's a wide variety of different species, different races, different kinds of people there. But yeah, what you guys like to do?
Zephyr would love to check out the markets. But seeing as Wayug has all the money, I'm just gonna ask Wayug. Is it alright if we split our gold for now?
I suppose why not?
It's only fair, right? 50 gold was for all of us. We have 15 left. That gives us 5 each.
Yes, okay.
And then wanting to avoid the whole Gordon and Wayug situation, I just lift up Wayug and like shake him around.
Okay. Well,
Feel that strong?
My back.
oh. How much does you weigh?
You know I am a vertebrae.
That's true. Oh dear.
So did the coins fall out?
Here, roll a d20.
Uh-oh.
What are these rolls?
Oh dear. Well, you know how you're not supposed to shake a baby?
That's why you go, baby.
I'm baby.
Wayug dies.
Unfortunately, due to Zephyr's mishandling of this turtle, Master Wayug takes 1d4 damage.
That's crazy.
Alright, let me
But do I get the coins?
No, nothing comes out.
Oh my god.
Congrats, Wayug lost 4 hit points, which is the most he could have lost in that moment. So.
Nice going, jackass.
You know, I really thought that would work. I'm sorry. So there's 5 gold.
Let's get Gordon over here. He knows how to do it right.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
just saying, all of this could have been avoided if we kept the gold in the bag. You know, as it was given to us.
Gordon.
Gordon walks over. All right, guys, I got this. You know what? Maybe I'll try something different. And
Oh,
then
no,
Gordon
please don't.
starts to chant.
Oh
no.
you doing what now?
For a second, I thought Gordon was gonna also pick him up.
Don't you cast fireball on me.
Gordon starts to chant, and it appears to be a dud. Oh, well, that didn't work.
Oh, thank God.
Anyways, let's get back to it. And then Gordon reaches into the shell
Oh. Yeah.
and fishes around. And this time, you know, having a little bit more experience, he does not grab the foreign object. However,
Oh.
he accurately pulls out some coins.
Wow. All right. Gordon has the coins now.
Alright, Zephyr, here's your share.
Thank
And then
you.
Gordon gives Zephyr 2 gold coins.
This is not 5 gold coins.
What do you mean?
Zephyr just holds out his hand and he points at the coins. That's 1, and that's 2.
Wait, didn't we start off with 40 gold coins? And then it was YU that had 10?
Yes, so
Yeah.
okay. I'm not good at math, but I do know this. So we had 50 coins. We paid 30. Gives us down to
Wait, no. So we're down to 15, but I think 10 of it was actually yours, right?
Okay,
I
but
can give away some stuff to young adventurers in need.
Okay, whatever you say. And then I hand over 3 more coins over to Zephyr.
thank you.
Wow.
You didn't even have to roll persuasion. What a nice.
Wow.
All
Now
right.
that I have some money,
Mm-hmm.
can we take a look at the shops, see what's around?
Sure. Is everyone coming with Zephyr to the market?
I guess I'll go.
All right. Wei, you're going to?
May seem
actually,
when
hold
I
on.
was a little lad, I used to go through
Yeah,
the
I'll go.
forest and excuse me, I'm chatting to a listener here.
Wait, what's going on?
What?
What is going on?
Okay.
Retcon.
I'm chatting to the Stalkeep right here.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me, Stalkeep. It seems that I have other obligations to attend to,
Uh-huh.
so I follow.
All right. You guys make your way across the main road. Right across is the market. There is a large sign right in front of this market that says Farmers Market. Are these all farmers? Clearly not, but it's a clearing with a lot of stalls, you know, your typical sort of market thing. Surrounding this little clearing are nice looking buildings, similar to the ones that you see lined on the main road. These are circling this little market area. And some of these are other stores. Some of them look to be other types of buildings. Some of them are like, some of them kind of act as stalls, you know. Some of them are buildings like little shop buildings, but they have a little window that you can just walk up to and, you know, buy whatever you like. But yeah, it just seems to be a bit of a farmer's market. You guys walk around, seeing the little booths there. People are selling, you know, handmade trinkets. Someone's selling bread. Someone's selling like weapons. Someone's selling magical trinkets. Some of the buildings on the side are like a butcher's. There's a flower shop. And everyone, give me a roll for perception.
I wasted my good roll.
I got a 17 plus 6, so 23.
I got a 22.
Okay, well, Gordon doesn't see shit. Gordon is just following Wayug and Zephyr, you know, just prancing around. But Zephyr and Wayug, they see the Adventurers Guild is one of the buildings that's lining this market area. And especially for Zephyr, who was talking to that old couple, he spots this John Mulaney booth. It's a booth near the middle, like the old woman said. You can't get a good look at it from the angle you are at the moment, but you do see a sign on a little table that says John Mulaney. And on this table is stacked with different sorts of books and random magical trinkets. You don't see the person manning the table, but you do clearly see the John Mulaney sign. But yeah. And if there's anything specific you guys are looking after, let me know.
I'm
Zeph-
looking after John Mulaney.
Oh. What is Zephyr? What are you guys doing? What's happening here?
Zephyr sees the John Mulaney sign and remembering the sweet old couple, he says, I'm gonna check out this stall. If you guys want to follow me, go ahead. Otherwise, we can just meet up at the Adventurers Guild. It seems to be right over there.
Are you kidding me? A free John Mulaney show? You're passing up on this?
Zephyr just ignores that and starts walking towards the stall.
The John Mulaney stall.
Oh. I guess I should keep my mouth shut sometimes.
Maybe
Okay.
you're thinking of a different John Mulaney.
Gordon, do you follow them to the John Mulaney booth?
I don't know, let me roll for it.
Oh, wait, what? Roll for what?
Oh, I guess I follow.
Oh, okay.
He rolled a nat 20.
We're
Second at
following?
20. It's even. I follow. Odd. I don't. But
I
roll a nat
see.
20 each time.
You're wasting all your good rolls.
Okay, well, you guys make your way over to this little table in the middle that's aptly named John Mulaney with, like I said, a bunch of books and random magical trinkets on it. As you guys approach this little table, you can actually see the person behind it. They are sitting down, you think. This little table is on like a padded cloth little thing to keep their feet, you know, not aching on the stone pavement. But from what you can tell, they seem to be a magical merchant selling magical items and random tomes and books. The seller behind the table though is a smaller creature, like gnomish size maybe. You can't really tell what race he is because he is draped in a very dark fabric. And where his face is, he appears to be wearing a mask of some sort of human man, which you know, kind of obscures all of his features. So making out what kind of seller this is kind of hard, you know. You can't really see his face, you can't see his body. But you know, he kind of, just seeing his body language, he seems to turn his face towards you guys. And he kind of nods. He doesn't make any other movement besides that, though, as you guys approach him.
Is this John Mulaney?
The merchant nods.
Oh. I'm a big fan of your work.
The merchant nods. Would you guys like to anything else, or perhaps browse his wares?
What are we doing over here?
Zephyr just kind of steps forward and says, "Hello. Heard about you from a couple fellow adventurers, and I was just wondering what you had to offer. Seems like you sell a variety of magical wares. I'm quite interested in magic."
Again, he just nods and kind of looks down at all of the things laid out on his table, as if allowing you guys to peruse through them.
All right, man of simple words. We'll just take a look around.
All right, are you examining his things closer, perhaps?
Zephyr like reaches for a book and like turns to look at John Mulaney to see if it's okay.
He just nods.
Okay, and then he picks up the book and starts flipping through the pages.
The book you picked up appears to be a tome of understanding. You know what that is?
I do not. I thought you were gonna explain.
Ooh, it's a very rare item, very rare. It contains intuition and insight exercises. Out of character, this would increase your wisdom score if you read this book.
Oh, okay. Does it have like magical runes or anything inside, or is it just like wisdom inside the book?
It's just wisdom inside the book. Well,
Okay.
you feel some magic in it.
This is a pretty interesting book. How much is it?
He just stares at you.
I just like hold the book closer to his face. It's like, this book right here? Is it for sale?
He nods.
Well, I don't know how much you charge for books around these parts, but I do have 5 gold. Does that sound reasonable to you?
He shakes his head vigorously.
Okay, I see. Do I need to pay more or less?
He nods.
So I'm gonna assume that meant more. Okay. Is 15 gold good enough?
He shakes his head vigorously.
All right, seems like your wares are a bit too rich for my blood, so I'm gonna just put this back down. Do you have anything that maybe we could afford? Five gold apiece?
Yeah, he seems to think for a moment. You know, that 5 gold pieces. How much is that worth in this economy, you know? And
Like how does Zephyr know?
he looks down on all of his objects, and yeah, he nods at one at the very edge of his table, and as you follow his what you think is his gaze, it seems to be a spoon that has been twisted in the middle.
Oh, a spoon.
He
Is
nods.
it a magic spoon?
He shakes his head.
Oh, it's just a regular spoon.
He nods.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just leave this here. Maybe you would be interested in some kind of exchange, maybe a trade of some sort.
He nods. He nods.
I mean, I don't know if I've mentioned, but we are a group of adventurers, and maybe we'd be willing to offer our services if we were in need of any favors or errands.
He takes a moment to think, and he takes a look at you guys. Can you roll for persuasion?
Okay, I got you. I got a 9 plus 6, so 15.
Ooh, he thinks for a moment, and he seems to like He seems to shake and both nod his head. You're unsure what this means.
I don't know what to do with that information, but I just turned to Gordon Wayuk, see if they want to do anything.
Wayug is currently looking at a book.
Ooh, do you
Oh.
know what kind of book you're looking at?
Oh, that is via. Oh,
Oh,
you should not show this to children.
he,
Puts the book down.
the merchant just nods. I don't know if
Gordon.
I don't know if
Question mark?
Gordon's here. I think
He's-
Gordon's on the toilet. Oh, he's
Uh,
back.
yeah.
Hello, welcome back.
Hi, hi.
Did you want to say anything to the shopkeep?
John Mulaney.
John Mulaney.
I don't believe in the baloney.
Oh. You don't look at his
Uh,
wares.
No,
Okay.
I was taking a shit.
Ira.
Oh, you were doing that this time.
Yeah,
Did you roll?
Yeah.
I'll roll this time.
Oh. Taking shit out in the open? Oh.
Oh shit.
He tried.
Tried so hard, but I couldn't succeed.
Yeah, they rolled a 6 for his shit, so. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Anyway, are you guys done here at the booth labeled John Mulaney?
So Zephyr just after putting everything back to where he found it, just says, "Seems like you have no use for our services or our gold, but I did have one thing." And I just like ask Wayug or Gordon for the piece of paper that we got from Turnip.
I think Gordon has that.
I do have that.
Gordon, do you still have that piece of paper?
I do still have it.
Can I have that piece of paper?
I guess. I hand
Oh.
it over.
Zephyr just like slides it over and just holds it in front of John Mulaney and says, "Do you happen to understand what any of this means?"
Ooh, he takes a look at it. He's examining it. And then suddenly you see a floating spectral hand appear next to John Mulaney. He seems to have casted Mage Hand. And he takes this piece of paper from you. And he kind of turns around so his back is facing you as he's examining this piece of paper. And then he turns back around. He gives the piece of paper back to you. And then, using his mage hand, he takes out a pen and he scribbles down on the back side of your paper. And he says, "Return tomorrow," or he writes down, "Return tomorrow."
Zephyr just takes the paper back and he sees the message and is like, "Oh, okay." And then he just stuffs it back into his pocket.
All
I
right.
guess we will see you tomorrow.
He nods at you. One nod.
Oh.
One firm
Out of
nod.
character. Did John Laney? He doesn't talk
No, he don't talk.
either. Oh, okay.
He don't talk.
I mean, that we
I
know
was
so
in the
far.
I was in the restroom the whole interaction, so
He don't talk. He is a small creature. You see none of his body parts. He's covered in dark fabric, and he's wearing IRL John Mulaney's face on him like a mask.
Okay. So I guess we just take a step away from the stall, and then Zephyr just asks Gordon and Wave if they want to explore the farmers market any bit more, or if they want to head to the Adventurers Guild.
I think we should go to the Adventurers Guild.
I agree.
Sounds good to me. I don't have anything else I'd like to take a look at. Seems like our money isn't worth much here.
I doubt I could buy any booze.
Well, maybe if we work as an adventurer, we could make more money.
Maybe. But first things first, we should be looking for Gumo. Maybe the Adventurers Guild could help.
All right, we're all making our way to the Adventurers Guild.
Yep, we're making our way downtown.
Okay, you guys make your way over to the Adventurers Guild, which, as I
like
said,
that song.
is one of the buildings lining the farmers market little circle. As you guys approach it, it is a large wooden building next to the plaque on a rather ornate looking door. It reads Adventurers Guild in plated gold. Do you guys make any remarks, or do you guys just go on enter?
Seeing like the gold-plated doors, Zephyr's just like, they must pay the adventurers pretty well.
Or they don't pay them at all.
Okay, you guys make your way in?
Yeah.
All right, you guys enter in, and you are met with a rather lavishly decorated lobby with rather beautiful paintings and pretty artisan furniture. It's kind of spread throughout the entire place. There is a little like waiting area to the left of you, and ahead is another little desk. Behind the desk seems to be an entryway deeper into the building. But yeah, there's just someone at the front desk who seems to be helping a little party of adventurers right now. Besides the group and the front desk person, there's no one else. What do you guys like to do?
I think we just take we stand behind the group in line, waiting for the front desks.
All right. And you guys are waiting behind. You kind of eavesdrop on the people in front of you. You know, it's kind of hard not to, but the little group of adventurers, and they were here to apply as a group. Eventually, the front desk person hands them a form, and those four go sit down in the waiting area, and they have a little clipboard and a little pen, and they seem to be filling out something. But now it's your turn. The person at the front desk kind of welcomes you guys in and says, how can I help you guys?
We're trying to see if you know anyone named Gumo.
Ooh, is this Gumo an adventurer registered with the Adventurers Guild?
I believe so.
All right. Can I ask why you need this information?
He was our acquaintance on the way over to the capital, and we're just trying to see where he went. We kind of lost track of him.
Ah, I see. Well, they take your explanation pretty well, and they start filing through all the papers they have inside them. And then they're like, is Gumo their full name?
Unfortunately, I think that's all the information we got from him when we were talking with him.
Do you know what his adventuring crew is registered as?
It should be us.
I do not think it is.
I don't think so.
She kind of sighs and she's like, well, this will take me like maybe all day to find this information. How badly do you need it?
Zephyr speaks up and says, he was actually assisting us with a quest. We were delivering these medicinal herbs to a daughter who's very in need of them.
Ooh, I see. And was this quest registered with the Adventurers Guild?
Unfortunately, it is not. We're fairly new to Churik.
Oh, I see. Well, if you guys would like to register as a group, it's free, you know? And she starts taking a clipboard and she's like, all you guys need is a group name and a description, and we get you signed up immediately.
Oh, I guess we are a group. And then I just take the clipboard, or I take one of the clipboards.
Yeah, it's just one clipboard. It's just one form. Would you like to do anything else? She kind of just expects you to sit back down and fill this out.
Zephyr's good.
No.
All right.
I start walking away.
You guys all sit down and start pondering over this form, and we will take our first break right now before we get back. So, everyone, feel free to go pee or take another shit if you want to. And we will go on break. Okay, we're back.
Hello.
Greetings.
Alright, short break over. Where we left off was you guys just sat back down with a clipboard in hand, filling out a form to register your party into the Adventurers Guild. On this form, there's some like legal wording and whatever, but just ignore that. We're going to the places where you fill in. It's asking for a group name, and a list of all the members in your party, as well as a description of your group.
Well,
What kind of group are we?
I should not answer that.
Oh, why not?
I feel like Zephyr should answer this one.
Oh. Alright, Zephyr, I believe in you.
Zephyr is just like, I don't know either.
Bombastic side-eye.
Well, what kind of groups are there?
Oh, I was saying that our group could be bombastic side-eye.
Oh,
Is that some sort of adventuring term?
Yeah, I've heard it. From Jorgen.
oh,
He said once upon a time there was a group called the Bombastic Side-Eyes that went with him not only when he slayed dragons, but also when he defeated the Demon King. It's pretty cool.
So this group has already taken this name.
No, we're on Churek. We're no longer on the Sword Continent.
How about you, Ayuk? Any ideas?
The Furious Five.
But there's only 3 of us.
I can't do math.
I mean, what if we mixed the both of those and maybe the bombastic 3, the 3 side eyes? I'm not much.
Furious Side-Eyes.
I don't hate that.
you don't? Okay.
So we got the furious side eyes, the bombastic 3. Well, did we have any other name suggestions?
Ragamuffins.
Can we overhear what the other party
Noodles.
is thinking of for party names?
They by the time you guys sat down, they already figured out their name and they're just filling out their description.
I think I'm a little confused. What does it mean by like what type of group are we?
It says description, just group description.
Oh, okay. So I think-
I always wanted to be in a boy band.
Oh,
I don't think that's what we are. But then Zephyr just writes down under description, rogue, wizard question mark,
rogue wizard question mark.
and monk. So we got the description down. What's left on this sheet?
A place put like the names of your party members and party name.
Okay, well, Zephyr fills out the names for the party members. And then last but not least is our name. So have we come to a
Bombastic
conclusion?
Furious Eyes.
Wayug?
I'm fine with the Furious Side Eyes.
You are.
It reminds me.
Side Eyes of Fury.
Oh.
No,
Oh.
The eyes of fury?
Eye of the Tiger.
None of us are tigers.
Oh.
My pupil was once.
Oh.
Well,
You have 2.
2 tigers? No, I have 2 eyes.
I think he means we're his two pupils.
Oh, but we're not tigers. Yeah.
While you guys are talking, the other group has finished their form and they are giving it to the front desk person.
The furious side eyes. Just put that.
Sounds good to you, Gordon?
I'm aligned.
Okay. Zephyr hesitantly puts down the furious side eyes. And then we get up to return the sheet back to the front desk.
All right, you guys give her the clipboard. She looks over
But-
it.
But before I give it over, can I just ask what the other group registered under?
Oh yeah, you can. She finds their paper. She starts reading out. She's like, all right, this party is called the Bunny Brigade. And their description is a ragtag team of 4 bunny-esque adventurers. Period. They specialize in finding lost items and helping the elderly.
Zephyr just looks down at our sheet and just like, well,
You
here
guys,
you go.
okay. Can you write down? Can you type in what you put onto the sheet in open chat for
Party
me?
chat?
Yeah. So your party name is what? Okay, the Furious Side Dash I. Alright, your party members. Okay, and your party description or your group description. Alright. She kind of looks over it and she's like, are you sure this is what you guys want to go with?
No.
Would you guys like to revise it?
Probably yes.
All right, she hands it back to you guys.
Okay, we take the paper back and we go sit down again.
Probably yes.
Okay.
So, I think the name section was fine. Zephyr, Gordon, Wayug. How about a description?
Let me access the Akashic records.
Right, Gordon, any thoughts, Gordon? No?
I like it.
You like rogue wizard question mark monk
Yeah.
description?
Words and names are not the way.
No.
They cannot define the absolute.
I mean that does fit in this box. Is that what you want to write for our description?
That fits the character limit.
Probably not.
For the description, Zephyr just like starts writing down some ideas. Maybe something like 3 adventurers whose paths crossed and are now united on a singular journey.
Uh-huh.
Do we
Honey,
spe- do we
where is
specialize in
my
anything?
super suits? Back team 10. I like that one.
Zephyr just reads over what Wayug is writing. A ragtag team of ragamuffins that are delivering. No, we can't write this. We are not delivering drugs.
But you
We're
are.
delivering medicinal herbs, guys.
And What's another word for medicinal herbs?
I'm gonna write down medicinal herbs. So we are a ragtag team of adventurers, not ragamuffins, that specialize in delivering medicinal herbs. Do we specialize in anything else?
I like how you specialize in delivering medicinal herbs.
I mean, it's all we've done so far, so.
We haven't even
We
done it yet,
haven't
though.
even done that. We haven't even done that.
I will say it's
And
about
giving
midday
wisdom.
now. It's about midday now. Time is ticking.
And giving wisdom.
Specialize in giving wisdom
Mm-hmm.
and seeking to answer the questions of magic and mystery.
The questions of the world.
I'm gonna write magic and mystery. Anyways, the name. Are we sure on the furious side eye? what was the other group called? The
The Bunny Brigade.
I don't know, guys. That sounds pretty nice. The alliteration.
The Furious Fury 5.
Oh,
Furious
There you
and
go.
5 do start with F, but there are only 3 of us.
just find some more.
Well, we do have my staff, and
You can just recruit Gumo.
yes,
Just put
I'm
Gumo's
pretty
name.
sure Gumo is in his own party.
The
Or he's the
Furious
solo
Famous
adventurer.
4.
There's only still 3 of us.
the staff.
The staff. Wait,
It has
what?
a mind of its
Oh. Does that
Okay,
count?
Zephyr looks out the window and notices the time. It's like, we just gotta get this over with. And he writes the Furious 4.
The Furious Side Eye.
And then
Ignore that one.
under the names he writes Wayug and staff.
Oh.
And then we get back out to hand in the sheet.
Okay.
I'm just gonna edit the information in the
Okay. She takes it back and she's like, "Oh, you've made some changes. Furious 4, okay, and your party members are you 3 and staff. Wow, I'm surprised you guys have staff. That's very impressive for a small group, I suppose. Your description is very interesting. Okay, well, I'll get you guys registered. And then she kind of files the paper away and she gets something set up and she's like, all right, well, if you guys come back tomorrow, everything should be set up and we are able to give you some quests. And then she's like, did you guys take the time to read over the terms of the contract and everything?
what contract?
Oh, perfect. Well, you can look over it tomorrow. And then she just locks everything away and she's like, well, you guys are free to go.
I
This
feel
sounds
like
like a
we're missing
scam.
something.
What did we just sign up for?
Did we sign something?
No, we didn't. I'll
Oh,
have
we
you know
did.
my lawyer is looking into this.
Zephyr takes a look around. Is there any sort of quest board or any other things in the room that we should be aware of?
There is a board of sorts. It's kind of just behind the counter though, and this seems to be kind of a list of all of the parties that are registered with the Adventurers Guild. And some of these parties under them seem to have like quests, little quests behind under them, as if they're keeping track of which group has what quest. But besides that, like nothing explicitly for you to see or anything. If that makes sense.
So we have no quests.
No,
we
at the
did
moment.
not find Gumo,
No, you didn't.
and we still don't know where the barkeep's daughter is.
Yeah.
Any ideas, guys? Any ideas?
Let me consult the Akashic.
Gordon, any ideas?
We should find Gumo.
And where might he be?
Hiding.
I don't think we're just gonna stumble into Gumo in this huge city.
Well, did you remember
Maybe we're just playing
anything?
hide and seek?
Did you remember anything about Gumo that could help you, find out where he would be?
He
He wore
really,
a
really,
cloak.
really likes beer.
Uh-huh.
That is true. Maybe he took a stop at one of the
But
taverns.
does he really like beer, or does he really like orange beer?
I don't know, Gordon.
Yeah.
Gordon spent the most time with him.
He likes that orange beer. Some weird shit.
The liquor store.
I think you just want to go to the liquor store.
No, I'm serious this time, guys.
Last time wasn't serious.
That might not be a bad idea. Assuming that Orangedale exports their goods. Maybe they do have someone who sells orange wine, orange beer over here in the capital.
What does Kevin's daughter do in the capital?
Maybe we should have asked that.
You guys just took the quest and was like, okay, you guys didn't ask any questions. Which I love.
we're kind of new to this adventuring thing. I think that we made that pretty clear.
It's okay. You just have to figure out how to right your wrongs, okay?
Hmm.
So what are we doing? What are we doing, guys?
Best bet.
We're
is go
going to the liquor store.
I guess we're going to the liquor store.
All right. Do you know where this liquor store is?
Apparently,
No.
Wade saw it, so.
Oh yeah, well you did apparently see it somehow.
Oh, yes, I did.
Okay, can where you roll for what would it be? Just roll.
Roll for memory.
Oh, you know what? Where you remembers exactly where he saw this liquor store.
Let's go.
It is it's towards the beginning of or where this main road started near the gate. It's near those taverns you were looking at. So you guys make your way down the road, down the hill, where you eventually find yourself at the liquor store. However, something interesting is happening right outside the liquor store. Specifically right in front of the taverns there. So on one side of the
No
road,
way.
on one side of the road is a tavern called the Tangy Tutors, and on the other side of the road is a tavern called the Citrine. There seems to be a rowdy bunch in front of both of these. They seem to be in a fight. So one person from each tavern appear to be yelling at each other. The crowd is a little too boisterous to like figure out what's going on, especially with everyone your way. All you hear from, the screaming of the crowd is something about the queen and something about getting sober. But yeah, this fight's just happening. But the liquor store is right there. The door's wide open. So you guys are free to enter the liquor store.
I think Gumo is in that fight.
I do remember Gumo mentioning the queen.
Do we see Gumo in the fights?
Roll for me. Roll for perception. Yeah. If you're looking for Gumo, roll.
17.
I rolled an 18. Oh no, wait. 15.
Okay. Oh, I'll say you all confidently can tell that the two people fighting, neither of them are Gumo because neither of them
I
are even
figured.
tieflings. So, no. But, eventually the fight kind of does disperse. One of the guards comes by, kind of breaks it up, and people start going back into the tavern, and it starts clearing up.
What were the two taverns called again? What are our options?
The one that looks a little more rambunctious is the Tangy Tutors. And the more pristine, a little more elegant is the citrine.
We should split up.
Is that the best idea?
It's never the best idea. But we
That's
should
why
do
we
it.
should do it.
So I hear you. Or, and I'm just spitballing out here. What if we don't do that and just all go into the same one?
All right, liquor
I-
store we go.
Which one are you going into, Gordon?
We're going to the liquor store.
There's the liquor store and the 2 taverns. So there's currently 3
Yeah.
places here.
And we
Going to
have...
the liquor store.
Okay, me and the staff will go to the liquor store too.
Okay. Gordon, where you staff?
Guys?
We're going to liquor store.
The tavern is over here. You sure you don't want to go to the tavern?
Our original goal was to go to the liquor store. And as Wahuk would say, one must not stray from the path that one has already committed to go on.
Is that what you're gonna say?
Zephyr heads into the citrine.
At that, Zephyr was the one that said not to split up.
Okay, Zephyr's going to citrine. Where you and Gordon, you're going to the liquor store.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. Does anyone want to say anything before you all split-ish?
Actually, my spidey senses tell me I should go to that
Envtubers.
other.
So we're splitting up and then I see. All right.
Do not
get-
doubt my wisdom.
I guess we all just go our separate paths then.
We'll all meet up back here, okay? In
Okay, in 2
10
to 3
minutes.
business days.
10 minutes.
Oh,
Okay, who's going where?
I'm going to the citrine. Gordon's going to
Zephyr
the liquor store.
Retreat, Gordon
And
liquor
Wayu's
store.
going to the tangy tutor?
Yeah, Tangy
two
Tutors. All right. Let's start with the liquor store then, since that was the original destination. Gordon, you enter the liquor store. It is a small little shop, but it's the walls are lined with all sorts of liquor, whatever you could ask for. And there's only one person manning the shop. It is an older dwarf man. He's sitting at the cashier. He kind of just waves at you. He says, "Welcome in, welcome in."
hello, good sir. How are you doing today?
Hello, I'm doing quite fine. And you, my good sir?
Oh, I'm just taking a look around. I was trying to see if you guys had any of, the really good stuff. Do you know what I'm talking about?
He kind of like side eyes you, and he's like, "What kind of good stuff are we talking about here?"
Well, we just came from this place called Orangedale not too long ago. They had some really, really good orange beer.
Ah, orange beer. Well, I did get a shipment in recently. If you'd like some.
Oh, and how much you sell that orange beer for?
We sell for 2 gold pieces.
2
bottle.
gold pieces.
Yep.
Speaking of orange beer reminds me. You ever heard of a young lad named Kumo?
Gumo.
He's a huge fan of this orange beer as well. Shared a couple of drinks with him back at Orangedale.
Ah, Gumo. He kind of lets the name roll off his tongue a couple of times, trying to remember where he could have heard this.
I would love to purchase some beer if you also had some information as well.
Oh. Roll for persuasion.
Uh, 16.
He says, well, tell you what. It's Gumo. I think I have seen him before. Yep. think I have. He's a big one. He's a big guy, right? He's a big guy.
He's a huge fan of this orange beer, you know?
Yes.
He's a tiefling.
Ah, tiefling. Yes, that's why he was big. Yep. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I don't know him too well though. He only came in once. He picked up a case of orange beer. Never saw him again.
That's unfortunate. Well, a man keeps his word. Can I get a bottle of orange beer, please?
Of course. That'll be 2 gold ones.
Then I hand over 2 gold and head back outside of the liquor store.
All right. Do you make your way over to anywhere else, or are you just sitting out there waiting with your orange beer?
Well, I'm assuming all this is done simultaneous.
Yeah.
Back in 10 minutes, so I just wait there.
All right. Next, we have Wei-Yu going into the Tangy Tutors. Tangy Tutors, like I said, is a little less refined as Citrine. Inside, you can hear loud music, loud people. You know, people banging on tables, laughing, all the likes. So as you enter, you know, the thick smell of your, I guess your favorite types of liqueur could be smelt thickly in this tavern. It's dark, it's musky, it's a little nasty, but you know, it's rambunctious in here. What would you like to do in here?
Gumo's definitely in here.
Oh, I see. All right. Would you like
I would
to?
like to check the corners.
You just walking, or you just looking over there?
Yes, I'm kind of perusing,
All right.
trying to see if I see Gumo, you know, in any private booth or, you know, just drinking some orange beer, if you will.
Roll for perception.
$20.
Ooh. You take a peek through each of the corners. Yes, there are people in these corners, but you don't seem to find any sort of tiefling. Anyone that looks like a tiefling, anyone as big as a tiefling here, especially not anyone that looks like Gumo. So from what you can see, scouring this entire place, and it's not a very big place, you do not seem to see Gumo or anyone that vaguely resembles Gumo.
Master Splinter's toenail.
Yes.
Rats.
Would you like to do anything else in this
means
tavern?
rats. I guess I'll head back outside. Actually, no.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh.
Let me ask the young lad serving beer
Oh,
a few things.
okay. What would you like to ask him?
Good sir, have you seen a tiefling around here?
He kind of looks over. He's like, "Oh, hello, tiefling here." "Oh, no, sir, you won't find tieflings here." And he shakes his head.
Where would you find some?
You must be new here to the capital, you turtle guy. Tieflings are usually, they serve as guards. And guards, they don't really come into Tangy Tutors unless we're being real lousy, you know, real loud, real crazy, you know. And he winks.
I see. Well, I have another question.
Yes.
Are you familiar with the
Yes.
person on the other island that owns a tavern?
No, sir. I've never left the capital in my life, sir.
Oh. I thought you restaurant owners would know each other.
Oh, I just work here, sir. I don't know. Sorry.
Oh. I'm sorry about that. Well, do you know of anyone in need of I'm just gonna go.
Oh, okay. Thank you for coming, sir. Goodbye. And he kind of he goes back to bussing tables, I guess. You're leaving the taking tutors? Question mark?
Boy.
Maybe not. Are you staying in the tavern or are you leaving?
No, I'm leaving.
Okay, you're leaving. All right, Zephyr's turn. You're going into the citrine. The citrine, you know, like I've been saying, very opposite to taking tutors. It's more upscale. As you enter, it's got a very clean look. It's not as boisterous. There's a nice little bar where most people are kind of just standing there, sitting, drink cocktails. There's some lounge areas around where people are just sitting around chatting. The atmosphere is very, very calm here, very chill.
Zephyr just like looks around and says, "Maybe it's best that I came in here alone." And then he just makes his way to the bar.
You make your way to the bar. The bartender comes over to you, and they're like, "What can I get you today?"
You wouldn't happen to have orange wine with you?
Ooh, of course we got orange wine.
Great. Pour me one glass.
All right. He whips up the glass for you and puts it on your table.
Is anyone sitting at the bar?
Yes. There are some people that seem to be on a date, just chatting about. Some older folk. Most of the people in this area or in this bar specifically do seem to be a little more wealthier. They seem to be, you know, cut from silk rather than whatever you're wearing right now. So you kind of stick out like a sore thumb here.
Okay, considering that, I will just speak to the barkeep. Could I trouble you for a second?
Yes. What can I help you with?
I'm fairly new to the capital, and I was just hoping if you could answer some questions, maybe.
Oh, yes. How can I help you?
So, me and my friends, we are an adventuring party, I guess, and we were just looking for a person, and I was hoping you might know who they are.
Spare their name?
Their name is Gumo, tiefling man, about this tall. He wears armor, so figured he might be someone of great importance, maybe.
Ooh, tiefling in armor. Sounds like a palace guard to me.
Oh, are there many of them?
There's a good bunch, I'd say, you know. For some reason, that's the only people they employ to be, you know, part of the army these days. Friggin' tiefling men, you know what I'm saying? He kind of just laughs, but he's like, you probably should ask another guard. They might know him. I assume all guards would know each other, but I can't say too much about that one.
You wouldn't happen to know where I could find some of these guards?
Oh yeah, you'll see them milling around, especially around here. You know, we just had a fight, so one of them broke it up. You know, when you enter the palace, or not the palace, when you enter the capital, there's a couple guards at the gates. You know, they're here and there, wherever there's a lot of people. Can't be too hard to find them. You know, they're probably usually decked out in that like black metal. You know, they got those tiefling horns. They're like carrying around weapons. Those guys.
Yeah, they're quite intimidating. Speaking of that fight, what was that all about?
Well, between you and me, there's been some disagreements about the government lately.
You don't say.
Mm-mm.
What are people saying?
Well, some people like the queen, some people hate the queen. Some people miss the late king. Some people think the late king is not dead. But you know, I don't know too much. I'm just a barkeep.
Can I ask where you stand on the matter?
Well, for me, you know, the queen's been very supportive of our business, so Can't lie, I've got to side with the queen. She's a good queen. So, at least to me, I feel like she's a good queen. So, I do like her. And I don't miss the late king at all. He was a bit much.
How so?
Well, I can't remember. I was a wee lad when he was around, I think. But I think he was a little too power hungry.
You don't say. Okay. Well, thank you so much for your help.
No
And
problem.
then how much do I owe you?
Just a gold piece.
All right. You wouldn't believe the prices of things around. I'm surprised.
Oh yes.
And then Zephyr just like leaves 2 gold pieces, just one for the drink and one as a tip.
Wow, tipping.
Of course.
Well, he thanks
And,
you kindly.
Zephyr thanks the man, and then he heads his way back out.
All right, the 3 of you meet back up outside of this area you're in. Do you guys share any information? You guys are walking up to each other right now.
Gordon, Wayug, you guys find out anything?
I honestly didn't find out a whole lot. I got some orange beer, but only thing I got is that he stopped by at the liquor store and bought a case, and that's about it.
Okay, well, that isn't very useful. Wayug.
Want some orange beer? I don't drink this stuff.
Maybe later.
I'll take one.
I
But
give
other
it
than
over
that-
to Wayuk.
As I open the orange beer. But other than that, jack
Huh?
shit.
Great, so we have no information. And we got orange beer. Well,
Yeah.
lucky for you guys, I actually got something.
Uh-huh.
Seems like the queen only hires tieflings as her bodyguards. And Chizugumo was wearing a plate of armor. Maybe if we ask around with some of the guards, we might be able to find him.
Thank
Maybe
you.
we should have saved the orange beer to bribe the guards.
I mean, I don't think Wayu drank the entire case.
You're gonna offer like half drunk beer to it.
How many did Wayu drink?
No, it's
It's
two
only
gold bottle.
it's only one bottle, so
Oh, my bad. I heard a case for some
Oh, I
reason.
thought it was a case too.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
It was what's it called? He bought a case. Gumo bought a case.
Oh, yes. Well,
Oops.
I guess we better start looking for some of the guards.
I'll share
Yeah.
a drink with them.
You got money for that?
Are there any guards in the area?
yes, there is one guard, the one that split up that fight earlier. He's just kind of standing around, looking as people pass on the main road.
I go up to him.
All right.
Say, pardon me, young lad.
Yes.
Would you happen to know a Gumo fellow at all?
Gumo. Yes? Question mark? Did you need something from him?
Yes, we shared a drink with him yesterday, and he was helping us with a quest. We were wondering where he went.
Well, the tiefling guard, he kind of like scratches his head a little bit. He's like, well, I'm not really sure about the staffing for today, but he usually works around the palace, I think. And he points over at the big old castle at the top of the hill.
Oh, thank you.
There.
Also, would you like some orange beer?
No, thank you, sir. I don't drink on the job.
Oh, Oh, yeah,
Passing
no
over the
fun.
half drink.
All right.
So Wayuk walks off.
Uh huh.
Good talk.
I found some information, guys.
He seems so proud of himself.
You find
Yeah.
out.
Pride is like a virtue. Only when you cannot be prideful. I think the alcohol is getting to me. Anyway. The palace. Palace.
What about the palace?
Gumo Palace.
Gumo's at the palace?
Probably.
Somehow, I don't feel so confident about this information.
I mean, we don't have any other information to work off of, so seems like it's our only option.
In the words of a green hat boy, let's go.
Green hat.
Okay, we're going to the palace?
Yeah.
All right.
To the palace.
You guys make your way up the hill towards the palace. It is it's late afternoon now. The sun is, it's lowering a little bit. It's getting a little darker. The streets are calming down a little bit. But you make your way up, watching the sun slowly set over the horizon, and you eventually make your way to the palace gates. And in front of the palace gates are 2 guards from what you can see where you are right now. And as you guys make your way closer and closer, you do recognize one of them as Gumo.
Huh.
Surprise!
A friend. Hello, Gumo.
Oh, hello again?
We approach Gumo,
Uh-huh.
and Zephyr is just like, so sorry to bother you. We've been looking all around. I don't remember if you know the barkeep Kevin, but he asked us a favor, and we were hoping you could maybe help us find his daughter.
Oh yeah, Kevin. He asked you to give the ring to her, right?
Yeah.
He looks over at the guard next to him, and he kind of like tips his head back towards the castle, and the other guard nods, and they start opening up the gate. And Gumo just kind of motions for you guys that you're able to enter.
Wait.
Are you saying that his daughter is here in the castle?
Yeah, the princess.
The princess?
What the hell?
Well,
Plot
pardon my
twist.
language. I guess she's not a princess anymore. And then he kind of just laughs.
Do you mean she's the queen?
Yeah, of course.
Why did nobody tell us this?
Did you ask?
I guess that's on us. Well, thank you. Should we just walk in?
Telling me that our mission was to deliver stuff to the queen.
Wait.
This
So we have a
entire
pretty
time?
good contact.
Dude.
So we're getting paid 50 gold to deliver this to the queen?
Anyway.
We're getting paid.
I'm just saying, the queen, maybe. If it is the queen, I feel like she could have afforded a bit more, but that's all right.
Anyway.
We make our way into the castle.
Wait, if she's... Never mind. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, as you guys start walking through, Gumo, he kind of, like, in your direction, he kind of yells, and he's like, visitors! And as you guys continue on through, you make your way through the big old gate. You're met with a rather lavish front yard of a palace, with those fancy, refinedly cut hedges into various mythical creatures. There's a nice little arch of flowers over you guys as you guys walk further and further through. Eventually, you see the palace doors. They are closed at the moment, but a little figure rushes from the side and runs up to you guys. Just judging by his clothing, he doesn't look super lavishly dressed. He seems to be a servant of some kind. But he makes his way up to you guys, panting. He stops, catches his breath, and he kind of dusts himself off and straightens out his back, and he's like, "Welcome to the palace, visitors. I am Deuce." And then he salutes.
Hello, Deuce.
We salute back.
He salutes back. He says, I will be accompanying you guys around the castle today. And he nervously nods, but he keeps on a nervous smile.
Okay, well, Zephyr nods, and then he explains that Kevin, the barkeep, also the queen's father, apparently, tasked us with delivering these herbs to the queen, and we were just wondering if we could have an audience with her.
He nods vigorously. Yes, Kevin is well loved in the palace. Yes, the herbs for the queen. Just this way. Come over here. And then he kind of leads you guys up to the front door of the palace. These doors are rather massive, right? I'm talking like maybe about like 20 feet to 25 feet tall. But as you guys come closer and closer to the door, Deuce, he takes out a little key. He sticks it into this door, wherever he's sticking into it. He turns it. You hear click. And he grabs something to open up a smaller door on these large doors. And he kind of just motions for you guys to enter before him.
Is this door Deuce sized, or
yes,
is it
it's
like
Deuce
normal
sized. It's Deuce sized. Deuce is he's a human. Well, he's a pretty buff human. He's about like maybe like he's like, let's say he's 5'10". He's about 5'10". It's like maybe a foot taller than him. So you guys should be able to get in easily.
Yeah, like Zephyr like kind of crouches down, but he eventually squeezes through.
You're right. Everyone else entering?
I gaze up at the grand doorway that is so big and tall.
Mm-hmm.
And go in.
Mm-hmm. Wayuk?
Mm-hmm.
Small though it is in the unformed state, it cannot be grasped. Yes, I go through.
All right. You guys enter in. There's another little grand little lobby area. It's one of those typical like there's a big hallway going down to the middle, but on either side of the hallway are these stairs that arch up into the second floor. He goes straight on forward though, and as you guys follow him, and as you guys are following him, he's kind of nervously explaining everything. He's like, right now we are traversing on this fine red carpet that Milady put in just the other week, just for new visitors like you guys. So, cause she said it was kind of ugly here, so I hope you guys like it, or else her efforts would be in vain. These photos over here, and he motions to the walls of the halls you guys are going down, and they seem to be painted portraits of what appears to be the queen. In these photos, it appears to be a human woman. She's looks a bit mid-aged, but she's wearing all these lavish clothes, and it's various paintings of her doing grand things like slaying a dragon or riding a horse. There's one where she's fishing in the ocean, and one of her on top of the lighthouse. And he kind of just explains all of them nervously, and then eventually, at the end of this hall, you guys are entering into a very large room, which seems to be the throne room. Obviously, the back of the throne room, it's like your typical throne room. There's a large throne, and a little girl or a little woman is sitting in this throne. Beside her are two other figures. as you guys make your way closer and closer. Yes, the queen sitting there, she's human, just like Kevin. Like I said, she's middle-aged. She's got nice long flowing hair. She looks very well kept. She looks not angry or like mean or anything. She looks very friendly. She's got a resting, friendly face, I guess. On the left side of her seems to be an elf with green hair, sort of dressed like a jester, of some sort. On the other side of her is, another tiefling with a darker skin and a kind of a darker appearance compared to the green-haired elf next to the queen. But that guy, he's holding a little tome of some sort. He's dressed sort of like he's some kind of magic user. Okay. And then eventually you guys make your way down this really long carpet and find yourself in front of the queen. To which Deuce, the servant that was leading around, he dips his head in a little bow and introduces you guys as people that her father sent. And then he kind of looks at you guys and he's like, "Introduce yourself."
Zephyr goes first. He first bows, just like Deuce did, and says, "Hello, my name is Zephyr. I am an adventurer who has washed up on shore. I've met these two friends of mine, and we were tasked by your father to deliver you these herbs. We thank you for having us here."
And then Gordon bows down as well and goes, "Greetings, Queen. Yes, I am Gordon. Same as what Zephyr said. We're here to deliver the goods."
Hello. I bow.
Is that it?
No. Yeah, actually, yes.
Wade just kind of blanks out for a second.
Okay, well, the queen, she kind of sighs at her father's mention, but she smiles at you guys and she's like, "Well, thank you, brave adventurers, for traversing all this way from Orangedale to deliver, I assume, the orangu to me." And then she kind of looks over at Deuce, who he takes his arms out or his hands out as if waiting for the herbs to be presented.
Zephyr pulls them out of his pocket, kept in the bag still, and just hands them over to Deuce.
Deuce grabs them very gently.
Kept in the bag still.
And the queen smiles and she's like, "Well, thank you guys very much." She looks over at the elf man next to her and she's like, "Could you please give our guests some, And he nods. He kind of walks over to you guys while reaching onto his belt loop. And he takes out a little pouch and plops it into, who puts out their hand?
Gordon
Zephyr-
does.
Gordon?
Okay, Gordon does.
All right, he plops down this pouch into Gordon's hands, which seems to be money from what you can feel and hear. And then he makes his way back next to the queen. And she's like, "Well, it's already late. Let me arrange some rooms for you guys to stay here at the palace."
Thank you, Queen. That is very generous of you.
"Oh, no problem at all. Oh, and where are my manners?" She coughs. She kind of stands up and she tips her head to you guys. And she's like, "I am Queen Jules. I rule over Chirek. Of course, as you can see, I reside in the capital. My father, Kevin, the innkeep. I hope he was kind to you guys. He does like messing with new travelers to the islands a bit much." And she kind of sighs. And then she gets back on her throne and she whispers over to the other man standing next to her, the darker tiefling. To which he goes over to you guys and he's like, well, let me take you guys to your rooms you'll be staying in tonight.
Sounds good. And I just like get up and start following along with the dark tiefling.
Okay. You all follow the tiefling. Deuce is trailing behind you guys. Quite awkwardly, once again. He seems to want to talk to you guys, but he's kind of trying to be quiet in the presence of this other guy. But you guys eventually make your way over to the room. He opens up the door, and it seems to be a rather lavish, very richly decorated room with 5 beds. So there's plenty of spaces for you guys to sleep if need be. And the tiefling asks if you guys need any dinner or anything to eat, cause did you guys eat at all today?
I don't believe we have. Anything would be good.
Preferably some Jim Beam.
I'll ask the kitchen about that. And then he makes his way away, and then Deuce kind of scoots you guys all in the room. He closes the door behind him, and he's like, "Well, I hope you guys enjoy your stay." And then he just kind of awkwardly smiles as he watches you guys.
Gordon kind of scoots over towards Deuce and whispers, "Does the Queen's father usually send people on errands like this?"
And he says, well, I hear he used to a lot, but he hasn't recently. I think like there was one group the other week, but they weren't let in, so I don't know.
They weren't let in. Why not?
I don't remember, honestly. I don't think he ever got past the gates you guys went through.
The Queen seems awfully friendly and such. I find that very hard to believe.
Well, I don't really know. Maybe the guards didn't like them. He kind of shrugs.
Okay. Well, was there anything that you wanted to talk about?
Oh, no, I'm just here to watch over you guys, you know? And he smiles.
You're gonna watch us as we sleep?
Oh, no. I would never do that. That's kind of creepy, you know? He kind of awkwardly laughs, and he side-eyed. But he's
Unless...
like... Unless? Do you want him to watch over you?
I think we're good.
Okay, well, as you guys settle down, you know, clean your feet and everything, there is the food does get delivered, and Deuce sets it out on a table that's in the room for you guys. And Deuce, again, he awkwardly just states that if you guys need to like clean yourselves up or anything, there's a bathroom over there with, you know, a bath and shower and everything. And if you guys need anything, just open up the door and shout Deuce's name, and he'll wake up quickly and come over. And with that, he just says goodnight and he rushes out of the room. And now you guys are free to devour dinner and get ready to sleep the night away.
Sounds good.
Does
I
anyone...
would have thought that the Queen was... Then we're delivering straight to the Queen. I bet we could put that on our resume for the Adventure Guild now.
I guess so. It's a pretty prolific job.
Although, apparently, a lot of people do it. Guess it's strange. Anyways, let's look how much gold we got. And I open up the pouch.
You open up the pouch, and it is significantly a lot more gold than Kevin gave you. Just by first glance. Are you gonna count through it all?
Yeah, I'm gonna count.
Okay.
Zephyr will supervise, just considering Gordon's math earlier.
Wait, what do you mean my math?
2 coins.
That was perfectly fine math.
Anyway, Zephyr will supervise.
All right. Well, it appears to be a whopping 100 gold pieces.
Wow.
Alright, I think we have like 80 gold pieces.
I'm pretty sure that was 100.
You sure?
I'm 100% sure.
I'm like 80% sure it's 80 gold pieces.
Well, 100% is more than 80%, so I think we should just believe me.
All right, and then
Gordon.
I turn towards. I turn.
Is Ever's like, wait.
Wayuk. All right, open up your shell.
Wait.
Gordon.
Hmm?
Gordon.
Yes, Wayuk.
There is no greater transgression than condoning people's selfish desires. No greater disaster than being discontent. And no greater retribution than for greed.
Anyway, can I see your shell, please?
Zephyr just like tells them to stop and just holds out a hand.
Why are you holding your hand out?
We could put the coins in Wayuk's shell, or, and maybe this is just me, I could hold on to them.
Ooh.
Did you not hear Wayuk just quote about greed?
I mean, he's saying that, but he's taking the coins as well. I just think logistically makes the most sense.
Logically, if I put it into Wayuk's shell, it takes 2 of us to take any amount of gold out. But if I give it to you, that means only one person has access to gold, you know.
I mean, everybody still has access to it. It's more convenient.
What do you mean? It's like you ever heard of a 2FA? A 2-factor authorization? Takes 2 people to approve of getting the gold out of Wayuk's shell, versus if we hand it to you, it's less secure.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you roll for persuasion?
Can I roll?
You guys can roll against each other. Yeah, you guys can roll against each other.
Let's roll against each other.
Oh dear.
I got 21.
Alright, you win.
So I think it's a bit safer. if I
What
hold on
about
to this.
Wayuk? What's Wayuk's decision?
Monkey.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Zephyr just reminds Wayug of the shaking that happened earlier, and he wants to avoid it.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe Zephyr can hold on to
This
it.
sounds.
Oh my
Are you
gosh.
sure your alignment is lawful good?
Oh my gosh.
This is like blackmail, right?
This is
here.
intimidation.
I'm just thinking what's best for the group.
Yeah, sure, you can keep it.
I didn't mean it as a threat. I meant more so to avoid future harm.
Uh-huh.
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 That definitely sounds like blackmail.
Anyways, Zephyr's
Okay,
holding on to the
fine.
money.
You hold
Yeah.
on to the money. I hold on to the booze.
Oh,
I'm fine with that.
you're half a bottle of booze.
It's just sloshing around in there. Does anyone else want to do anything before we head for bed?
No, I think that's pretty. So that puts us at what? I used 2 gold.
So we have 13.
113?
Yeah, 113.
Alright.
Okay, well, Zephyr takes a well-deserved shower, and just like before, he pushes 2 beds together, even though they're much bigger, and he just kind of flops over onto the beds. And these are like the nicest beds he's ever been on. So he doesn't even need a roll to see if he's gonna have a good night.
Oh, is that what it is?
Is
He,
that
like,
how
I don't know.
it works?
Do you want me to?
I guess you can roll with advantage.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Is everyone else also going
I
to bed?
go and bathe, and then I go to sleep on the floor. This is like the nicest floor ever. Like I've never slept on any floor that's better. Like the
Does
floor at the
Gordon also-
monastery did not compare.
Do you still roll with advantage then?
I guess if it's the nicest floor.
And then Wayuk?
Oh, I'm just sleeping on the toilet.
Oh.
On the toilet.
But it's the nicest.
Yeah,
toilet
it's the
you've ever-
nicest
you
toilet.
slept on.
It's like gold
Yes, it
plated
is.
and warm.
It's
Okay.
Got
That's
seat
the
warmers?
It's a bidet actually. It's a bidet.
Wait, it is a bidet? Hold on.
Okay, I rolled a 10 and then I'm rolling again.
It's a magical bidet. Oh dear.
Okay, I got a
Oh.
10.
I got the 12.
Oh.
I'd say 10's pretty decent.
Why is
Wait, we rolled a 1, 2, and 3, and a 10, 11, 12?
This is something's
But
is
we all
rigged.
had advantage, so
Yeah.
We'll
10,
say
11,
everyone
12.
had an average. How about a dreamless night? Everyone had a dreamless night.
I mean, Zephyr's used to sleeping in the woods, so maybe he's just missing the nature.
Really?
Oh yes, he's missing the nature. All
He
right.
is
okay.
really
Um,
in nature. He's just sleeping with the trees, if you know what I mean.
That's crazy.
Oh, well. Everyone goes back, sound asleep. Belly's full. Everyone's clean. Wei Yu, you are free to heal that 4 damage that got inflicted earlier.
That's a lot of damage.
That's the only combat we've done.
That's a lot of damage.
And then we will be ending that session there. And next session we'll start off with a
Nice.
fresh new day.
We made it into the
Yay.
palace.
Congrats.
And we hurt Why
Congrats. You guys did
Well
a
done.
You guys did a lot this session. Congrats. Congrats.
Yeah.
We registered for the Adventurers Guild.
Mm-hmm.
As the Furious
We need to go
side-eye.
to
No, the
Mulaney
Furious
to go-
4.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, my bad.
We need to go translate the note with Mulaney.
John Mulaney, yes.
We arrived in Sinistretis.
The capital. The capital.
The capital.
We stayed at the lodge, which was kind of okay, and we spent money. Then we went to the taverns, and we found out stuff, even though...
I think you mean Zephyr found out stuff.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
The team
I
effort.
found out-
It's the Furious
I
4
found out
effort.
a lot. I found out a lot.
Uh-huh.
You know?
You found out how to spend 2 gold on some orange beer.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
That's a
then
pretty productive
we
day.
met Deuce. We met the
Queen.
elf jester thing person. We met the tiefling, and we met the queen Jules,
Mm-hmm.
which we actually did. If I recall correctly, when we got the quest, we did get the name Jules. I guess none of us remembered.
That's why I gotta
So we
take
could've
notes.
literally-
That's why I gotta take notes.
We literally could have asked. We were like, "Hey, do you guys know about this Jules person?"
We're not the brightest bunch, but
It's okay. You're getting there. Okay. You learn as you
got
go.
there.
Okay. You eventually got
We
there.
met-
You got
We're
there
leveling up?
in a weird
Question mark?
convoluted way. You got there.
Wait, but we actually did productive things on the way there. At
yeah,
least.
we
That's
technically
true.
completed a quest.
That's true. We completed one quest.
Hey.
We completed quests and we set ourselves up for the next day. Because look, it's important that we did that before. Because now the next day, our registrations will be done at the Adventures Guild. You know? See? It was actually on purpose.
Yeah. Now you
It
have
was-
stuff to
yeah.
do. Mm-hmm.
And we still
Yeah.
have goals or leads to follow.
Yeah. Plenty of
And
stuff to do.
I would like an audience with the queen next time.
Oh.
Oh.
Roll right there. Oh yeah. Also, Wei, you rolled a 20 for his shit today. Congrats. Congrats.
The
was
most important
amazing.
part
A
of our
very
day.
productive day. Very productive.
Honestly,
That
was the
was more
hardest
productive
challenge
than
that we faced.
Character development.
It was a good,
Character
good,
development.
good omen for this session. Well,
We
thank
will
you.
not roll another nat 20
Don't
aside
say
from
that.
that.
Don't say that. Don't say that. It's okay.
I actually rolled quite a few nat 20s. It just weren't any purposeful run rolls. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for joining today. Thank you guys for playing today, of course. Thank you everyone for watching today. We will be back next week. Friday? Are we doing Friday? Someone free Friday?
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye, YouTube. Let me end the YouTube stream. Goodbye, YouTube. Love you guys. Whatever you guys are